From the national newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White. Prime Minister Mark Carney is expected to scrap Canada's electric vehicle sales mandate tomorrow. It's set to be part of a national automotive strategy. The EV mandate required automakers ensure a certain percentage of their new vehicle sales were electric. Government and industry sources say the EV mandate will be replaced by average fuel efficiency standards. Foreign Affairs Minister Anita Anand's in Washington as the Trump administration makes the case for a critical minerals trading bloc. Ending China's stranglehold on rare earth minerals has been a key U.S. priority. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance says allied economies depend on critical minerals for everything from jet engines to your cell phone. Now, Vance went to law school with Bowmanville, Oshawa North MP Jamil Jivani. He's in the U.S. Capitol today, meeting with U.S. political and business leaders. Industry Minister Melanie Joly says she hopes Jivani says something about the closure of a Canadian automobile plant.
He represents people working at GM in his writing. I haven't heard once not only denouncing what GM was doing, but also promoting the interests of the workers at GM.
GM closed its Ingersoll, Ontario plant last year and recently cut the third shift in Oshawa. Prime Minister Mark Carney says Canada-U.S. Trade Minister Dominic LeBlanc briefed Jivani before he left, but the PM notes Jivani's not the Conservative trade critic. Canada's Justice Minister says he plans to stay the course when it comes to judicial appointments. Alberta Premier Danielle Smith wants her province to be consulted on future appointments and threatened to cut off funding. Sean Fraser says the status quo already includes input from law societies and bar associations.
I've actually found over the course of my time in this position, the feedback we've received from Alberta to be uniquely helpful in pointing us in the right direction to have stellar candidates appointed, including as recently as a week ago.
Ottawa appoints and pays the judges on Alberta's superior courts, but the province pays for support staff and equipment. A gala dinner in Ottawa tonight is marking the 20th anniversary of former Prime Minister Stephen Harper's first government. The event will include a speech from Harper. It's one of several events for him this week in Ottawa. Independent toy shops say they are ready to fill the void from Toys R Us Canada closures. The retailer has filed for creditor protection. Canadian Press reporter Tara Deschamps picks up the story.
A lot of times it's been very hard for them to compete with a big box company like Toys R Us because Toys R Us gets a lot better pricing from suppliers and from manufacturers just because they have so many stores. They're selling such a high volume. And this is the independent toy store's opportunity to kind of go up against the Goliath and to win back some customers.
Toys R Us Canada shuttered 53 of its stores in the last 2 years and owes millions to suppliers and landlords who are suing the retailer. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, Canada has a win on the books already, 2 days before the Olympics opening ceremony. Alberta's Brett Gallant and Jocelyn Peterman opened the mixed doubles curling tournament with a 10-5 win over Czechia. A busy night in the NHL with 10 games on the ice, including the Winnipeg Jets hosting the Montreal Canadiens. The Edmonton Oilers are visiting the Calgary Flames, and the Vancouver Canucks visit Vegas. Wynton McManus wasn't unemployed for long. The Hamilton Tiger Cats signed the veteran middle linebacker a day after he was released by the Toronto Argonauts. The 31-year-old McManus joins the Ticats after winning 2 Grey Cups over 4 seasons with the arch-rival Argos. And the Toronto Raptors have reportedly acquired veteran point guard Chris Paul in a deal also involving the Brooklyn Nets and Los Angeles Clippers. Toronto said to be sending Ochai Agbaji, a 2032 second-round pick, and cash to the Nets. But Toronto could still discuss moves involving Paul before tomorrow's trade deadline. From the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.